Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining again today. We've got another tech review for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty excited about today's review, but before we get started, I would like to give a huge shout out to Torbox. Thank you guys for sending me one of your Torbox Neo units, and I can't wait to get into it. So without further ado, let's get down to the unboxing. So opening the box, first thing that we notice is quick start guide, followed by the safety instructions, followed by the help center card. Taking the unit right out, it's in a nice bulky plastic packaging that is difficult to get open, but that's good. It is very tamper-proof. Ooh, it's heavy. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. I like that. It's not a disadvantage for me. It's actually a plus. I didn't want something that was going to feel like I could just slide it right on the desk. And then, of course, after that, we have the cable, which is a USB standard to right angle, or whatever angle, USB-C. So let's get this close the box. So taking a look at the unit up close, it's got a very nice, like rubberized kind of finish to it. Counting the buttons out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then including the wheels and scroll on knobs, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 buttons altogether. A wheel. Yeah, a knob, another knob, and a wheel. So this thing feels really nice. I can't wait to actually get it hooked up, so let's go and do that. Alright, so as you can see, I've gone ahead already and run the provided braided cable with my keyboard cable. Now we're going to go ahead and plug in the Torbox Neo unit. Alright, it's now plugged in and the computer has recognized it, so let's go ahead and download any software and possible drivers we may need for it. Alright, so we're on Torbox's website. Let's go to the downloads page and find the software. Torbox Console 5.4.3. I'm going to go ahead and download that and install it. All right, let's go ahead and open up the application. All right, so it's prompting me to do a firmware upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that. Press any key on your keyboard to wake up the Torbox console. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's look into this. All right. All right, so now that we've looked at the intro to the program, shows you what each section is, we're gonna go straight to Premiere editing, as that is exactly why I had interest in the unit to begin with. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Adobe Premiere. Already, I'm just playing with one knob. And I'm so excited here.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this second camera set up. All right, so we've got the TorBox console app open, and I've got a much better camera angle set up directly over the top of the TorBox. So let's take a look at some of these combinations. It's actually kind of absolutely wild. I mean, I knew this thing was going to be cool, and you know, there was going to be a lot of combinations for it, but to say there's a lot is actually an understatement. It's like an unbelievable amount of interactions that you can have with the unit. And interestingly enough, this is not my first go with something like this. I have two Elgato Stream Decks, which, you know, is a fancy LCD lit, backlit macro keyboard, essentially. And if you think the TorBox looks crazy, I have previously reviewed some Azeron products, and just showing this under the camera. Yeah, so if you think the TorBox is crazy, you know, take a look at this Joni, and just know I've done some insane reviews of products within that same vein. Although the Azeron gamepad that I just showed off, the blue and black one, is much more tailored for gaming, whereas this is much more tailored for editing and production. Let's see here. All right, so we're in the editing. We're in Adobe Premiere and we're editing. So this knob is going to take us forward, you know, one frame, one step. This scroll wheel is going to zoom us in on the timeline. This wheel is going to bring us forward in the timeline. So if we're zoomed all the way in, this is going to bring us forward each page. That's going to be the play button, the alt button. So the side button right here is going to be the selection tool, the one that we have right now. And then if we want the razor tool, press down on the keypad right here. That brings us the razor tool. We can make cuts, undo and redo. So I'm going to undo that cut that I just made. And then a double click on that side one is save. I mean, it's really unbelievable. So this is Alt. I'm not sure Alt and what you're supposed to hold this and then another command. It says a function command. However, if you press it twice, it renders the area, the play area, and then plays it. I just think that this is all so very, very interesting because, you know, I'm an editor who's been editing, like I said, for over 20 years, and I have never really used a product like this. I've always been on a mouse and keyboard, so there's going to be a very big learning curve here. So no doubt, this isn't going to be like a full review video where I, you know, spend months working on it for one single video. I think basically what we're going to do is we're just going to be going over the functions and features, the basic functions and features of this, because there's essentially almost like an unlimited amount of interaction that you can customize it with. So I want to continue with this video, but after this video is over, then take it, really learn the learning curve, beat the learning curve, learn how to use it well, and then kind of make another video revisiting the TorBox in, 2 or 3 months perhaps. So bringing the TorBox console back down and looking. So now we've got press not set, so that's not going to be set. General move timeline pointer. Go to previous edit. Audio tracks height. Interesting. It is just unbelievable, what all of the stuff that you can do with this. And let's just humor me for a second, if you will. I did buy it obviously for Premiere. I'm an editor, that's why I bought it. So let's take a look at the color grading as well, because there is a color grading set. And so a lot of these are actually not set, and it gives a basis for a great profile, a custom profile that starts you off with some really good stuff, but then there's just so many commands that you can do that aren't set yet, so you can really almost endlessly make your own. But coming to a close for the unboxing and setup of the video, let's take a look real quick at the Photoshop settings, Lightroom Classic Advanced settings, Capture One settings, Clip Studio Paint settings, Paint Tool SAI settings, DaVinci Resolve settings, CapCut settings, and Tune Boom Harmony settings. So I think it's wonderful that this comes with, the software comes with quite a bit of presets to, start you off with whatever you're going to be using your TourBox for. Although, while I'm sure I could, see myself using it in Photoshop, I primarily got my hands on it so that I could do editing and color grading. So that's going to conclude the unboxing and setup portion of my review of this device and the conclusion of this video. But I will revisit this device once I've gotten a little bit better of the hang of using it. Even though I already did so at the beginning of the video, I would really like again to be able to give a huge shout out to TourBox for sending me this TourBox Neo unit to play around with and do a review on. I cannot wait to learn how to use it because it is a very, very versatile tool. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and throw a link to this product down in the description of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know I am doing a good job by giving it a thumbs up and commenting. And if you wish to support me further as a creator, please go ahead and tap that bell to all notifications so that you never miss any future content from my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.